Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age on the MysteriousJG. Let's find out what's on the other side of this mysterious green bridge. Once you cross it, it becomes permanent. Your evil permanent bridge. That's the way we came. So we want to go this way and then up. No, it's you. Alright. Male, Pinello. Go ahead and get rid of poison on the one guy. It's not allowed to have a ribbon. Do we get to interact with this? No. Weren't we on like 15 before? Now we're on 47 somehow? That doesn't seem to make sense. Fourth flight, third flight, second flight, first flight, labyrinth. This is all considered first descent though. Okay, well. Oh, and there's, if I'd wanted to save my game and call it a session, there's the crystal I should have used. I made the last video go a little longer. Instead of doing one more video, it's fine. Ignorant child, whose works are ephemera and folly. You suck. Never forget, it is not your power which over the temporal world holds sway, but our king's own providence. So I guess the this tower was built by the Ecuria to tell us what losers we are. That or it was built by Humes trying to rival the power of the Ecuria, and the Ecuria killed all the Humes and put a bunch of shit in there to remind any Humes who came to check it out after the fact that they suck. They are right, Humes do suck. Yeah, whatever, bunny girl. And Fran goes for Yuri Sakazaki's famous bunny ears kiss my ass pose. It's great. Alrighty. And let's take the long way around because whatever that hall is probably the next bit of actual stuff. So if we go around the long way, I was figuring if there was anything we needed to interact with, we would get the little pooping noise, but seems there either wasn't or I was just too far away to trigger it. Well, let's read this taunting message from the god guys here.
Ignorant child, blind wherever you go and whence you come. It is the undying who straighten the weave you tangle so, who choose the path you must walk. So has it been, and so shall it be, as benefits those of our wisdom ever living.
I'm not sure that this is having the intended effect on Ash. Like, if she's... Because, you know, Van is reading these messages. We don't really know if the party is chatting about them after. But, I mean, if anything, you're probably convincing her to say, fuck the Ecuria and destroy the Suncrest. But I guess we'll find out what's going to happen when it happens. Boy, it's going to be exciting. The tension is thick. Kind of like the 4 seconds of wondering who Yuno is going to choose to be your final guardian. Actually, this game has built up the tension for its main character, who looks a bit like Yuna, but they've built up the tension about what, not a ton of dialogue about it, but they've certainly spent more time on it than most of Final Fantasy X's big tension points. Let's read the inscription. Ahead, the Watcher waits, second of 3. Ye without strength return whence you came. Nah, I think we got this. But let's get our steel gambits on before we get in there. The girls will get trotted out at some point. The boys, I guess, are just by chance get to be the ones to take on Pharaoh's lighthouse. So we fought a big turtle guy, and now we'll fight... No, so we defeated Gamera. I guess now we'll be fighting Torgo? I don't know. Possibly David Ryder. Marsh of Profaning Winds. Well, didn't have that far to explore before a boss showed up. Well, is going to show up, I assume. Ooh, I don't know if we've seen this enemy design before, so this is neat. Something new. And it's Slist. And Slist has regen, so let's get rid of that because it'll make things take just a bit longer. And then we won't do any negative magic on it until after we've already stolen from it, okay? I didn't even notice what we stole. If it was anything super exciting, let me know in the comments, I guess. So Slist may be more... should be, presumably more dangerous than the guys we've been fighting, but, well, it's immune to, what did I cast first? Toxify. So we'll try Bio, and then we'll just let the magic thing go, because it's already halfway dead. It's going for Enrage, which I get... Oh, it's got Regen again. Doesn't really seem to be worth taking the time to dispel. So, nothing to see here. Yeah, Van does pretty solid damage. Ooh. Although it's parrying a lot of his attacks. But man, that was like 1,000 treasure chests worth of gil there. Nice. Alright guys, time for the superpose down. Never could have done it without you, Redis. You're the key to that victory, for sure. Depending on whether or not we need to rebuild the bridges and capture the dark orbs and stuff, return visits to this place could be pretty simple or it could be a pain in the butt. But I feel like we'll have to do a few of them to find all the various optional secrets and stuff. Alright, just doing a quick scan for treasure, don't see anything. So let's get out of the holodeck here and move on with the story. Again, any treasure here? No, just a little... just breaking up the corridor a little bit. Final Fantasy XIII could do with a little bit of breaking up the corridor, but really just doesn't do that. Well, at least there's treasure chests in this room. This is pretty straightforward compared to, like, the tower from, like, Samurai Warriors 2. You would have to go 100 levels, but there would be, like, a realistic chance of getting wiped out and defeated on every level. At some point, it's still got to do the Abyss mode in Neo. I suppose I don't have to. Hell, I could just decide I'm spontaneously not going to finish the DLC if I wanted to. Ooh, here we go. Second Ascent. Reach of Diamond Law. Jude Law's brother. Diamond Dallas Page's cousin. Wow, so that counted as a whole new zone. Okay. We no longer have a map. We're in uncharted territory, guys. Right there, you're looking at uncharted waters, new horizons.
Ignorant child of ignorance afeard, rare is the power that can bind. Here alone such magics work, nigh mingling of Christ-drawn waters and deifacted jewels. I don't even know what I'm talking about.
You will reach Bengala grasp in failure ever to wander. Be well prepared for what is to come, the right exceed. Do your materials be true, pair among the four you choose.
What am I gonna have to choose? One of my 4 friends to become the final Aeon? Is that what's going on here? Because truly I only have 4 friends. I mean, there's no way.
Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
I mean, I can't really count Pinello as a friend. She's just not cutting it.
Here make your knowledge on an offering. Gleaned for gleaning's sake, surrender it, only then the path to tread. Oh. Oh, never mind. I was thinking we didn't collect whatever stupid things we need. But it looks like it let us do something. Knowledge avails you not. Okay, so we didn't get enough, I'm not sure we were supposed to do that, but whatever. Here, make your magics an offering. Accorded man by his better, surrender them only then the path to heed. Hold on. Maybe we got to do this one thing at a time. So it took away... So this door opened and it took away our knowledge, which I guess is techniques? Oh, we probably have to fight without magic in one zone and fight without physical in another zone, or... I guess we'll find out. Rare souls who cost tower and sky, you will alone binding magic stir. You who shun sextant and compass, fear not the darkness you must walk, companions at your side into unknown paths. Yeah, let's figure out what's all the way up here in case there's something necessary. I don't feel like you want to give up your knowledge, your magic, like... Well... Still seem to have access to techniques. I'm not sure what surrendering our knowledge actually did there. It does seem a bit darker in here. Oh, we no longer have the little map thing in the corner. Although I don't know if that's something I did with a inadvertent button press or... Yeah, we just don't have the map anymore. I think that's all that's happening. Hey, it's Boone. Okay, I'm going to assume you were not a rare hunt mission because you were too easy to kill. Usually they can take a couple of shots at least. Okay. Yeah, I think we're just forced to travel without a map, which isn't that bad. Hey, is that a Crusader or a Crusader King? Just wondering. This is the Station of Suffering.
Where's your hair coloring station?
And, of course, your suffering station. So, we fought a Dragon Lich. That was kind of cool. I haven't quite figured out what the point of any of this is. I don't mean the game in general, but this particular dungeon. Keep waiting for some specific gimmick of import to be revealed. No, we're just in a different area of this dungeon now. Let's explore up here first. Yeah, I mean, it's slightly darker because we surrendered our knowledge, and it availed us not. But unless I'm way off, and I could be, the only thing I've noticed that's different is we no longer have that map. And again, that could always be because I inadvertently switched it off. But the fact that they said knowledge avails you not, and everything seems dark, I think it's supposed to indicate that we don't have map knowledge anymore. Maybe the urn will change something. Well, Station of Banishment, Station of Suffering, Station of Ascension, Reach of the Damned, Bounds of Truth, Reach of the Occult. Ancient letters, Blasi ignorant child, orphan from history's truth, and heights unknown, and knowledge sit we, sovereign o'er all. No more this evil east to walk, from distant silence watch we your doings, beyond the reach of mortal knowledge. Okay, you're gods. Get it. Stop prattling on about it. It's getting kind of tiresome. Getting a bit old. So we'll, I'm not even going to bother fighting you. Oh, Crown of Laurels. That was a very good helmet for a big chunk of the game. I think it's finally completely outclassed, although there might still be people for whom it's a good. Yeah, let's get up here. Because we haven't been here yet, and this might be... If this goes back down rather than up, then I'll know that we probably need to go try some of the other fancy doors on the floor below, because we've kind of done what we can here with this. Oh, it does go up, so never mind. I kind of relegated myself to the fact that it wasn't going to be going up, it would be going back down. But this appears to be the way out. And now we, too, can join the way outs. They were, of course, that parody of British invasion bands from the Flintstones. But you knew that. Of course you already know who the way outs are. Should never imply that you might be ignorant of the way outs. We got a Beast Lord died, so that's the thing. I don't even know what we should be making a beeline towards as far as the most likely thing to take us up. But I'm thinking it's that like hook-shaped bit of map over here. Might be stairs up. Now, whether we miss some flavor text about how... Oh, the door cannot be opened from this side, eh? Okay. No problem. See if there's anything good over here. There's a treasure chest, at least. 81 gil. Game changer. What are you even called, friend? You were a Reaver. I'd seen Reaver popping up and oh, battery's running out. I'd seen that term popping up. I didn't know if it specifically referred to those big dudes. Okay, so we got to come at it from this direction instead. I didn't look that closely at the map. I just saw the corner that this thing was in general. So I'm going to want to kind of bear... I know where I need to go. Probably missed all sorts of cool stuff in this zone, but oh no, more bad guys. Yeah, but this battle would be taking forever without the speed up capabilities that we have, but we have the speed up capabilities that we have, so. We also got a Prince's Kiss, so that's nice. So yeah, I feel like I didn't fully figure out what was going on with this dungeon, but there was a place where we could have given up our magics. I feel like if we'd explored that floor further, maybe we could have given up techniques and attack. Whatever. It's all working out okay. Can we ever get our map back, though, game? Ancient letters hang in the effluent glow. Ignorant child, blessed with life on clay below. All that lived and never shall are as nothing before the undying. So you guys were never alive? That's too bad. Not dead the way you know it. He is with us always. Not dead the way you know it. He is with us always. Makes sense to me, honey. What's your problem? Alright, so we have a saved crystal, and maybe this is foolishness, but I'm thinking I'm going to let this video go just a little long, because I think I'm going to wrap up my Final Fantasy XII for the day with this video. Which does mean I'm willing to let it go just a little on the long side. But I feel like if there's a boss to be fought here, we can probably get it and then back up to this save crystal after we defeated it. And if I unlock like a huge pile of plot, I can always split after the fact. It'll be fine, folks. It'll be fine. Not as I record this, I'm really close to being completely done with Final Fantasy 13-2, which I started only while this LP was already going, but is, as it turns out, a significantly shorter game. But we're getting pretty close to the end of this one, too, and I want to wrap them. I'm trying to tell myself I'm going to wrap them both up before I do any... oh, this is the actual continuation. I'm trying to tell myself I'll wrap them both up before I start another RPG. So I've probably got too many LPs going at once here. Nobody is watching all of them. Well, maybe one or two of completionists out there are, and I love you guys to death, but not a lot of people are watching all. Ignorant child crawling through life and clay below. All that lived and never shall. Oh, damn it, that was new. I kind of skipped ahead like I'd seen it before. By Guru Vegan's grace to prosper now and forever. So this is just decorative. It means nothing, I guess. Fine. I'll come back the way I came. So, I would expect there's a boss battle. Oh no, there's a whole other level here, yeah, but if this is like the last one, there'll be a boss battle. And then I can pull back and save the game. And we can forge ahead, and it might be a plot scene if we get to the... Well, this is only the second ascent. There's a whole third ascent to go. This is supposed to be the 65th floor. Even though it's kind of bullshit, because they're trying to create the epic fantasy epicness of a 100-floor tower without actually programming in 100 levels. But clearly it's supposed to be approximately 100 floors, which means that we're at the 2/3 mark now, and that kind of makes sense. Head the Watcher waits, 3rd of 3. Ye who crave wealth, return whence you came. Oh, is he gonna like steal our treasure? Is there gonna be a smirking sneak thief boss on the other side of this door? Oh, for once I didn't get it. I've almost backed up so I could... Hey, it's Bengala from Lucha Underground. Alright, let's get our stealing gambits going here. We do crave wealth, and that's why we're going to steal random items from this guy. Well, not random, I'm sure. Whatever you can steal from him is pre-programmed, but... Ooh, Fenrir. Okay, well, that's usually a pretty major boss in these games when he shows up. Well, we got a behemoth steak. That didn't take too long. Then again, it's not really that impressive an item if I don't think that's like a huge deal to get that. Well, I'm not sure if he's immune to bio, but it doesn't seem to have worked. Yeah, nothing real special going on with this boss, but he's going for whale. He's going, hey man, why you guys even trying to climb this tower, baby? You got no business coming up here, daddy. Rick and Slopes need love too, baby. I just went for a Suna. It turns out Vox would have been enough, but... He's got bravery. I don't think I care. Yeah, because all those numbers of damage were coming up were mostly for him taking damage. Just trying to pound on Balthier there at the end, but... forget about this, baby. I'm better off Final Fantasy X. Even 10-2 I fared better than this. So he just takes a big old drink of something at the end, okay. Congratulations! You defeated generic boss number 10345. Does this mean I get my map back now? Or am I never going to know for sure what that actually meant? I think this whole thing where you lose your map in the top corner of the screen might have been entirely in my head. Oh man, there was a treasure chest in that hallucination zone that we didn't get. Well, I guess I'll do a little reading off screen. I'm curious now about the whole gimmick of that dungeon, because I feel like we didn't explore all the possibilities. We just kind of blitzed through, and also what the treasure was, if anything, in that room. Oh well. You know what? If I'm not going to go back and get the 8-fluted pole, I'm probably okay with not getting whatever that treasure was. Although that's certainly a missable treasure. Because I don't think there's any way that we can fight that guy again. Well, whatever. So we're going to go save our game. Place 2 cards face down in the graveyard and end our turn. That is a phrase I throw around occasionally. I have been told by somebody who actually knows about Yu-Gi-Oh! that is a nonsense phrase, that I misheard something in an episode of the cartoon, and placing things face down in your graveyard isn't even a thing. I don't care. I love that phrase so much. Anyway, folks, when we come back next time, there's a tiny, tiny chance that when I do a little offline reading, I'll find out about something awesome that we should have seen that we missed. And I'll backtrack to showcase it. Otherwise, we'll be continuing to the third ascent of Pharos' Lighthouse, or Pharos Lighthouse. It doesn't belong to Pharos. That would be crazy. That would be like some kind of Tales of Vesperia crossover. I'm MysteriousSJG. Thanks for watching. Catch you guys next time. Oh, did you do the optional dungeons in Tales of Vesperia? I don't know. Never mind. Get it. I'm out. Bye-bye.